What's up everyone, welcome back. Today we're playing Toski, Bearer of Secrets in Historic Brawl. Toski, pretty infamous, mono green creature, but as a commander, he's a 1/1, indestructible, can't be countered, all good things. It attacks each combat if able, and then the main clause here is whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. So green, I mean, it's gotten better over the last, couple years, but in general, green has struggled with card draw and card advantage as an archetype. It's always been really good at deploying creatures and giving them trample and, all that kind of stuff, but like replenishing your hand has always been a problem. Usually if you're playing mono green, you play all your creatures and then you kind of like top deck the rest of the game. So Toski gets around that because it rewards you for playing all those creatures and attacking just like you would in any other mono green deck. But Toski lets you draw cards for each time those creatures connect. So that's essentially the strategy. Just get down a bunch of creatures. Some of them even have like Death Touch, will make our opponent not want to block them, right? We have a way to give a creature flying. So, give it evasion. Just little things like that sprinkled in, and then just in general, our creatures are probably going to not be ones they want to block. Indestructible. Just big creatures in general, and then we have our haymakers at the end. So we have other Vorinclex, Kogala, Thorn Mammoth. Every time we play a creature, it fights another creature. Titan of Industry. We can make a bunch of creatures with Nissa over and over again, and then of course End-Raze Forerunners, which is like baby Craterhoof Behemoth. I don't have that one yet. Ulamog and Emrakul. And yeah, that's essentially the deck. Nothing really unique in the mana base. Nykthos I put in every monocolored deck. We have the new fetch lands just to, for a little deck thinning. But other than that, it's pretty much just that. New old border basics, so that's pretty dope. But yeah, let's see if we can get some wins with Toski in the queue. If you like this kind of content, hit that subscribe button. Coming out with a new video every day, all different kinds of decks. I think the one I did before this was Dimir Control, so obviously a wide range of styles on this channel. For those who are coming back to watch me again, I really appreciate it. If that also describes you haven't subscribed yet, come on, subscribe. If you're watching my stuff and you like it, subscribe to me. Okay, so we got mono red. I think this is the one that does like extra damage. If a red source you control would deal an amount of non-combat damage less than this creature's power to an opponent, that source deals damage equal to its power instead. Yeah, so this turns like their Spike-Filled Hazard from a 1 mana damage to my face to 4 damage to my face. This can gain us life, so that's pretty good. This can also gain us life. I think we keep just based off that. Hopefully we draw another card. Or another land is what I mean. You get to go first. We do have the Great Henge, which if we get enough power down can get us there. Nice. Drew a land. Another land. I think we just play this out. If they want to bolt it, they can. But they're probably just going to play their commander, and they do. I think we're just going to create the treasure for now, because our life total's fine. No attacks. It might be the right play to just gain the 2 life preemptively, but yeah, see now it's doing 4 every time they do impact tremors. Would deal non-combat damage. Okay. So we might This comes into play untapped. So does this. So if we play this... No. If we play this, I think we can play the Great Henge. Gain some life. No. Really? Oh, greatest power. Gotcha. Yeah, I think we'd take this to get rid of the, get rid of the impact tremors. And we can play it this turn as well, which is nice. I think we just, make the treasure. Oh, okay. Never mind. I misread the card. I thought this was Reclamation Sage to blow up the enchantment. That's okay. We ramp. It's not the worst thing in the world. We'll definitely have Great Henge next turn, so we can start getting 2 life a turn. We're gonna sack their Mind Stone. They're out of cards. Attack all. Nope, no attacks. Interesting. So we can play this and gain life. And play Toski. And have a 7/3. Which one's better? Indestructible? Probably. Gain 2 life. Draw a card. No attacks. Okay. Well. Do like this. They say GG over and over again. Gotcha. Cool. Yeah, some type of artifact or I'm sorry, enchantment removal would have been key to this game, but we just didn't draw it. I know the opponent kept saying GG. I don't GG until I know I've lost. I just think it's bad form. Once you play Magic the Gathering enough, you realize, like, no, like, sometimes you're not dead until you're dead. This is one of those games where I was dead, but I've played enough of them. I smell death on you. I've played enough games where people pre-GG me and then they end up losing, so... Rafine is a flyer, which is unfortunate, but this can fight it. So that's cool. I guess we'll keep. So I think we're looking to play this, then the Harpooner. Guess so. Would you like to lose your Esper Sentinel? No? Opponent passes. Okay. This only affects flying creatures, right? Yeah. Well, I don't want to do nothing, so I guess we'll just apply this effect to this card. Okay, they're gonna kill the pup, sure. End turn. Okay. Play Rapine. That actually helps me with the Harpooner. Esper Sentinel. Okay. Yeah. So I think this works. Yep. I have the mana to pay the ward. Take action. Cool. Next turn I think we ambush. Okay, well that sucks. This can get rid of Sheoldred. So, yeah. Draw. Resolve. So I think we play the land side of this. Those die. Their turn. Space lands are cool. The top 4 cards of opponent's library, exile one of them face down, and put the rest in the bottom of the library in random order. You may cast that card for as long as it remains exiled. Okay. Let's get the growth down. Signet. Do they have a land so they can play? No, they're a Paragon. Okay, so they can replay stuff from their graveyard. Bazooka Bog. Okay. Interesting. Well, they're gonna make a bunch of 2/2s, that's for sure. Yeah, I think we're out of this game. Yeah, that ain't gonna do it. It has to attack, so attack all. They can block with something. Okay. Oh, we can play Galta. Alright, that's something. Never mind. Back in it, because this will now become a 24/24 if they don't have removal. Okay, well, there you go. They had it. Attack with their flyers. Make their Death Toucher big. Create another cat. Yeah, I mean, I guess no blocks. Cool. Mono green, man. Mono green. If you're a fan of the channel, you know I just have awful luck with mono green decks. I keep trying. I keep trying to make them good, but man. The funny thing is, like, when I play against mono green decks, they're really good. But when I play them, they suck. It's probably just me, but I cannot find the right formula. See if we have better luck in this next game. If the matchmaker wants to do its job. I think maybe the only thing I could have done different in that last game was keep my creatures on the field instead of blocking them. Or, you know, blocking and letting them die. Because then maybe we could have gotten Toski triggers to get more cards. They get to go first. Do we have a turn 1 blocker? We do. But they probably have removal. So, yeah, I mean, I think we keep. The curve is low enough. Yep, turn 1 Ragavan. So I have to play my forest, play my Haywire Mite. They're probably gonna bolt this because they're in mono red. Attack me, get a treasure, steal one of my cards. Yep. At least I gained 3 life. Woo! 3 life. Yep. Cool. At least they can't cast it. I play my tapped land into my 1/1. At least it's something. This might be the land destruction version of Ragavan. If that's the case, we are definitely screwed. Oh good, now it has flying. Perfect. can play my ramp creature. Seems good. We don't draw a land, we draw a 7-drop. That's fun. No attacks. They'll just continue hitting me with Ragavan, making extra treasures, stealing my cards. Yeah, I think like I said in my last game, I think keeping creatures on the battlefield is more important because of the way Toski works. They exile my land. I needed that. Jaya.
Some have said there is
Create
no
a
subtlety
monk.
to destruction. You know what? Those people are dead.
Okay.
Go on. Impress me.
Robber of the Rich. Post-combat. Cool. I guess it's a mana creature. We can make a treasure. And get Toski down. What was the -8? If you cast a red instant resource spell, you may copy it twice. Sweet. Cool.
Got you.
So fun. Love that they brought Ragavan to Arena. Oh, there's my land. Yeah. Guess I could have played Toski, which is indestructible, but just feel like the bigger body is more relevant right now. Nice. Awesome.
Who needs the sun when you've got
Cool.
me around?
They missed lethal by not playing that ahead of time. I think they might have. Well, we got to cast our commander. I guess we got to play Magic too. Yeah, I mean, our deck is not very well suited against that deck. Well, the way it unfolded, but honestly, any deck is hard to play against a turn 1 Ragavan. It just is. You have to have turn 1 removal, and then they can still dash it in, and you have to constantly have instant speed removal to get rid of it. It really probably shouldn't be allowed to be a commander, but like, I'm not that guy who likes to ban stuff. And I'm also kind of salty off 3 losses, but I do think it's worth talking about. Okay. Super high mana curve hand, so yeah, easy mulligan. What does this do? This is the rat deck. All rats have fear, so they all have unblockable. Great, 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 great. Yeah, I mean, this does the ramp thing, so we'll keep it. We get to go second again, which is just great. Yeah, Paradise Druid. Maybe we Toski because they have a bunch of 1/1 creatures. Or X1 creatures is what I meant to say. Yeah, we're not blocking. Yeah, we can do this. And we can kill your rat every turn. Well, I guess not, because it has to attack, huh? And it doesn't have vigilance. Do you have an exile effect? In your rat deck? Eliminate. Gotcha. Kind of hope they attack. I'm thinking about it. Yeah. Okay. Land. I think we'll do Visionary as a blocker, draw a card. If they block, we'll kill their creature. If they don't, we draw a card. Okay. Oh, they have fear now. So they're unblockable. Right. Okay. So the only way around this is to gain life. And I just don't think I have a way around this. Because no matter what I play, I can't block it. And they have lethal on the board. I mean, if I could block, let's just pretend this was just a mono black deck, I would just play this. Because it's a 5/5 and is indestructible on our turn. And they can't interact with it. Because it basically is like hexproof from every color but green. Opponent's thinking about their life choices. Okay. Cool. Doesn't really matter. I don't know, I guess if we survive somehow. Just to make ultra sure that I can't instant speed gain life with 0 mana. Yeah, cool. Fun. Man, I just love playing mono green. It's just, God, it's so powerful. Man. I don't know how people do it, man. I don't know. Niv Mizzet? I'm not even playing this game. Niv Mizzet is one of the strongest cards in the format. Come on. Get out of here, matchmaker. Get out of here. I'm playing 1995 Fair Magic. And you're gonna throw that BS at me? Come on. Is it Mona and Dina? Sure. Opponent goes first. Why not? Why not? I mean, it's a hand. Cool. Was this our hand? No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. I was like, did they really make us draw the 2 like highest mana cost things in our deck? But no, they didn't do that. Let's do it like this. Opponent's thinking about something. Okay. Interesting that they didn't do that before I got the treasure. I think that was a misplay by them. If they were going to do that anyway, why not just do it before the creature entered the battlefield and we got a treasure off of it? But I don't know. Sure. Okay. They might choose all modes here, just have a blocker. Yep. Take 6 life. So Black Market's a great enchantment, but the thing that sucks about it, or the thing you have to be careful of, is it will kill you. I've died many times to my own Black Market connections. Because it's not, you can't choose, you have to choose one of them. You can't not choose any of them. So you have to lose life one way or another every turn. What does this do again? Whenever you draw your second card each turn, each opponent loses 2 life. Okay. Okie dokie. I'd really like to Kenris their commander. That's what I want to do. So we'll just do it like this. Grow the Pelt Collector. This has to attack. So we'll just do it like this. They'll block. This can eventually blow up this black market if we want to. Next turn looks like we'll have Galta if we draw a land. Opponent's deep in the tank. Okay, they play their commander. They still have 4 mana. So what does this do? They have to tap to sack other creatures, right? Okay, Bastion. Make a 1/1. Well, let me think. Yeah, I think we just do this. Because because of the card. We needed that land. Oh, nice. Now we can play Galta. Do it like this. Okay, they're trying to drain me out. I guess, yeah, they lose 2 from drawing, but then they gain 2 from this, so that is, they are not losing any life and drawing an extra card each turn, so that's pretty good for them. That's pretty cool synergy. I never thought about Gitaxian Puppeteer and Black Market working together. Did they steal this from me somehow? I feel like this is the second game where this exact card has been stolen out of my deck. Interesting. Okay. Well. Let's see how they handle this. It's a lot of toughness to get through. 1, 2, 3, 6, 10. They could kill it if they want, but they're going to lose their whole board. It has trample, so just blocking it with... Okay, they're figuring it out. You have to block it with your whole board, essentially. Then you still got to block Toski, okay? Sure. It still gets through. Gain some life. Nissa. Okay. Oh, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have to do it like this. Could have gotten rid of the Bastion. That might have been the better play, but this puts pressure on them to deal with multiple things. They got to get rid of Galta, and they got to get rid of this. We still have Titan, which can blow up the Bastion if we get to the lands. Just gotta draw the lands. Next turn, I guess they can create another shapeshifter, but 4, 7, 8, 9. They don't have enough to fully block Galta no matter what with their current board. We'll see what they play, but they only have 9 power, so they need... The shapeshifter would do it. They still don't have enough power, but that is helpful for them. If they cast any non-creature spells, there you go.
The undead make
Oh no, it's instant or sorcery, never mind.
loyal and silent.
They could -4 here, that's fine. Okay, sure.
To the grave.
Do the Zamundina. Let's just get rid of the 4/4 because it's redundant. And what else? I mean, this doesn't seem to be doing anything, so I guess these. Draw some cards.
They were allowed to serve death is enlightening.
So next turn we can attack down the Liliana if we want. But I think we just hit him in the face with our 12/12, right? Yeah, okay, that helps a little. 4. Okay, we're looking at their toughness. 6, 8, 11. Okay. Well, they'd have to block with everything, but they could completely stop this. Oh, do we draw 12? It's definitely tempting. Do we care about Liliana? I think we have to attack all, right? Good game. Oh, okay. Well, they didn't even make me try. Okay, so what would we have done? I think we would have Galted to their face to put pressure on their life total. We would have sent maybe this guy at Liliana so that they'd have to block with something. Maybe even 2 of these at Liliana. And Toski at their face. Then we would have seen what would have happened. You know, they obviously would have blocked to make themselves stay alive. Then we would have Nissa plussed and returned to the Wild Speaker and drawn a ton of cards. Yeah, I mean, would have probably been good for us. All right, we can try one more, but at least we got to win. I feel like I don't mind making videos where I lose a bunch because it, you know, at least we get to see how the deck works. But I kind of at least get one win. It doesn't make me feel like I want to post it if I don't win a single game. But we gotta win. We gotta win. I feel like we kind of clawed our way out of that last one, so that was nice. Oh, another mono green deck. Okay. Watch them totally roll us. So this is not good against them. This is, though. This is... Why can we not go first, ever? I'm gonna mull this. Nykthos. Harpooner. This is ramp. This is good against them. Sure. At least we have a blocker. I don't think this will be relevant. Galta. Yep. New Galta. Okay. If we draw another green source, it's good. Nice. Never didn't have it. Okay. Nykthos. Okay, so that doesn't apply here. We can ramp. So first things first, let's attack. Get the damage in. Let's just ramp. Now we have Toski online. Gala Greeters. Delighted Halfling. Make a treasure. Okay. Yeah? Speaking of my upkeep? Yep. So we want... What does this say? At the beginning of your upkeep, an opponent controls 3 or more creatures. Sacrifice this. So we're okay with blocking. We just don't want their creature to die. Oh, that was a mistake right there. Shouldn't have done that. Should not have done that. They're reading the card. Do you have enchantment removal? That would make me so sad. Okay. Maybe we should just... I mean, it's tempting to do these, but we lose their cast trigger if we do that. But they're indestructible. Oh, that's so good. Okay, my other thought is Thorn Mammoth and Titan of Industry. But I mean, we gotta just do the Eldrazi, right? Against the mono green deck? Yeah, I mean, we just gotta do the Eldrazi. That's the content play, right? And then we'll do another indestructible creature. Play this as a land. No attacks. I didn't get the cast triggers off these, but they're still gigantic creatures. Ring, okay. They got protection. So unnatural growth is pretty great with our current board. It doesn't help us next turn, but the turn after that, looking pretty good. They're also empty-handed. I know they have the one ring, but they have to draw into enchantment removal within the next 2 turns. So maybe we wait on this so they don't have a chance. Yeah, because this allows them to destroy artifact or enchantment. So we'll wait until our turn. We'll wait until our turn. Because this says whenever you cast a creature spell. So they'd have to have one at like flash speed, which would not work. So I think what we do... Our devotion to green is 3, so Nykthos is only netting us 1 mana. So why don't we play out... They don't have any flyers. Why don't we just play out our hand? I don't think they can kill me next turn, right? I'm just going to hold everything back just in case, because when we play this, we'll have lethal in the air. I just don't want them to have the same kind of effect on me on their turn. Yeah, sure. Just more gumming up the board. This has to attack, so we don't have a choice with that. But we got everything else. They can blow up our crashing drawbridge because it's an artifact. If they play a creature. All we gotta do is survive this turn, and I think we have lethal. Okay, so they can put a bunch of stuff on the battlefield. I hope they don't have, like, Greater Hoof Behemoth in their hand. That would make me so sad. Yep, they destroyed the drawbridge. That's my only artifact or enchantment. That's why we didn't play this last turn. They skipped their... Okay. I think... Alright. Here we go. Here we go. I think we do it. I think we got it. We're about to find out. Do you have instant speed mono green counterspell? Next. Do you have a reach creature? I don't see a reach creature. I don't see a reach creature. Boom! We did it. Oh, that was great. Okay, well, you know, in hindsight, the grabbing the Eldrazi was the right call. Grabbing the Eldrazi was the right call. Okay, let's do a deck review. Toski. Okay, so Toski's a great it's a card with a great ability. The issue for mono green is you don't have any flyers or other kind of evasion. So I think if I could rebuild this deck, I'd probably build it around trample, because that's the only other thing that sort of guarantees you get in combat damage, because it's not when you attack, it's when you deal combat damage. That's when you draw the extra cards. So I think I went the wrong route in terms of like adding in like a couple death touch creatures and adding in this you know, flying equipment. Although this it's fine, it's not wrong inherently, but I think it would be better to build the whole deck around trample and giving everything trample and having payoffs for trample. Like this is a good card to keep. Green spells cost 1 less to cast. Whenever you cast a creature spell, target creature you control gets +2/+2 and gains trample, right? Stuff like that. So just build the whole deck around effects like this, and then your creatures can get buffed and they can get trample, and then they can more reliably get in and trigger Toski. Including Toski itself, because Toski's just a 1/1 that has to attack each turn, but then they just block it because it's really easy to block. So I think that's, you know, that's where I would change the deck. You have to have a way to get the damage through, and really the only way to do that in green, at least with cards on Arena, is through trample. So if you're interested in this deck, I would try that and see how it goes for you. It is a cool deck and it's a very cool effect. I just don't think, one, I'm the best mono green player, and two, I built it correctly. I think I should have built it around trample. Anyway, I appreciate you watching. If you like the video, subscribe, like the video, leave a comment, tell me which cards I should have put in here that I messed up on, and I'll see you guys in the next video. All right, later.